Hi, Gabe. So this is my first public vlog, so you can see me. I'm using the other one so it's better photo quality, but hopefully it's okay. I'm in DC and I have the afternoon to myself because my mom is at work today, as regular humans do on a weekday, and I figured I would go explore a bit. I've seen most of the DC sites like the monuments and the mall and things like that, so I'm just gonna go, I don't know, wander around, see what I do. Alright. The first place I went was the National Zoo because it's in walking distance of my mom's house. They had this really cool thing going on called Zoo Lights, which was a big light display, but it closed the night before. The problem with going in the winter is that animals are off campus, I guess, is what you could call it. There were some things making noises that tricked me, but alas, not much there. It was really nice because I got to see some really nice walks around the grounds in the area. It was a beautiful place. And I did get to meet my buddy, the Fisher Cat. He looked very displeased to have me there, but I was excited to see him. The only one. Mostly I was there for the pandas. This is Chen Chen and her tiny baby Bao Bao. He was born this year, and it's a really big deal to have a panda be born in captivity. They were inside, and it was a lot of fun because I got to see them. They're my favorite land mammal, by far, of course. And it was nice because after he was done trying to steal his mom's bamboo, she settled back and fed him for a little bit, and it was really quite beautiful to be able to see them interact. And she was hilariously sassy, as you can tell here. Just sort of like, ugh. Of course, their father, whose name is not two repeating syllables, but I forget it, he was sleeping, napping around, I guess. That's his butt, by the way. What I think the coolest thing was the cameras observing them. The other animals that I got to see, the ones that were indoors, they were all sort of facing away. It made me sad to look at them in captivity like this, behind all those bars and wires and electrical things. I guess it's to keep people out too, but keeping them in these enclosures, as much as I like seeing them up close, always sort of makes me sad, especially in the bleakness of winter. And of course, the bison, the famous National Zoo thing. I was off via metro further downtown for some more exploration. I went first to Chinatown, which is really beautiful and cool. There's a lot of musicians everywhere. I like seeing all the Mandarin lettering on otherwise regular looking things. And then I went to the National Portrait Gallery, the main event. They have a lot of really cool things, and here we have Morse code right next to the original Morse code machine. There's some beautiful diversity of portraits, I think. You have things that look more regular, things that were a bit more avant-garde, and obviously some very famous portraiture. I just really enjoyed appreciating all of life. This is Martha Washington, by the way, the only portrait of her ever, not even finished. Plus, it's a beautiful building, don't you think? I like just to explore for a little bit, the whole National Gallery. I mean, the Smithsonian's are all fabulous, but it was really nice to explore. This is one of my favorites. I've already forgotten who she is, but she reminded me of sort of a sad Buddha. And of course, LL Cool J. Fabulous. This is a bust of Ginger Rogers, which was done by a sculptor while he was interned in a Japanese-American camp during World War II. And of course, a tinfoil altar. Why not? One of the coolest things that I stumbled upon that I didn't realize was there was journals of artists. Their daily journals, their artistic notes, things of the sort. But what I thought was really cool is some of them were really prolific. It was interesting, I think, to say the least, to be able to look through all of these books, maybe not in all of them, especially not the ones who had 40, maybe 50 over the course of their life that we've found, but a page a day doesn't sound too much different.